So at no point did I expect to be playing this game long enough to experience the introduction of this, the RAH-66 Comanche. And if you've been playing War Thunder to any extent, and I'm willing to bet this would be more than half of you, you probably have some sort of fond memory with this helicopter, be it in the 2003's Incredible Hulk, or maybe in some old game. For me, it was Conflict Zone on the PS2. I know, right? This game is, gosh, a lot of you guys watching this video aren't even old enough to know that game, let alone the older ones. Oh boy. But to me, that was the first time I ever saw this helicopter, and I absolutely fell in love with it. And now being able to see this vehicle in a game that I truly enjoy is honestly very nice. Now, I will be covering some controversy about this helicopter in terms of some IRL stuff that I'm familiar with, as well as in the game and what I think about it. And also, I'd like to go ahead and show you guys how it performs currently in the dev server. Now, keep in mind, it is the dev, meaning that things may change, right? So maybe the IR signature will be different. Maybe the radar signature will be a lot different. I have no idea. I tested this in a multitude of ways to kind of get a very vague idea on how this thing might perform, as generally when it comes to this stuff, Gaijin doesn't change it too much. And one more thing, I have to say this. I made a big mistake in my previous video. I do apologize. I left out Britain and I didn't talk about the F2 Premium as well as the AIM-120C. God, 180 kilometer missile already. But I was in the middle of editing and I was hasty, right? I was like, oh man, I want to get this out for you guys. I'm excited. And I put a $ instead of a number sign, and I completely messed it up, which is why it ended up being the way it did. So my British mains, guys, I'm really sorry. When I drop the second dev server video, assuming it does come in, I'll correct that, I promise. But with that being said, let's take a look at the Comanche, shall we? Now, it is a premium. And I know there's going to be a lot of heads turning when they see that, okay? Just, yes, it is a premium, and I don't agree with it, but I do to some extent. I'll get more to that in a quick minute here. Taking a look at the payload really quick, it's actually pretty good. Is it done? Probably not. I know the Comanche can carry, I think, what, up to 16 Stinger missiles, which would put it on par sort of with, say, the Z10 with its 16 TY90s, though those are way better, I think. Well, at least to some extent, but you do get access to up to 14 Hellfires or 6 in the internal bay, which I believe will affect your stealth capabilities on this thing. But given that it is War Thunder, I don't think that's really going to stick around. You don't get access to any sort of countermeasures. You don't have missile approach warning, which is kind of a big thing, especially at 11.3. You do get a helmet mounted system, which is pretty nice. I don't think it's going to help you too much anyways, because you don't have air-to-air, at least for the time being. But you get a good sight on it at least, 3 to 63 times. And I believe it's generation 2 thermal sights for the gunner. And of course, you get access to a radar, which does have MTI, as well as the ability to identify air targets and ground targets, which is pretty nice. As for protection, yeah, graphite, huh? Composite, Kevlar, yeah, it's, unless this is done, you're not gonna survive too many hits in this thing. Okay, look at this engine. It is huge for the most part. Fuel tank is giant. You don't have any reserve by the looks of it, so if you get shot in the center and you lose your fuel, that's pretty much the end of you. But I'm very curious to see how it's going to perform. Currently in the game right now, I did bring about my friend Yeti, or as you guys like to know him as the Angry Crouch, to help me out with various types of vehicles, from IR to radar guided to even aircraft radar. So with that being said, let's jump right into that, shall we? All right, so what are you in right now?
I'm in the Ocelot.
You're in the Ocelot, okay. Oh, I see you. Yep, I got eyes on you.
I have a radar blip.
You already have a radar blip?
Yeah,
oh,
and I can log on.
I have my gears down. That might help a little bit. I'm gonna go hide, and I'm gonna come back really quick. Oh my God, this thing is so slim. It's so goofy. I love it. Oops.
Yeah, it looks nice actually.
It does. You know, doesn't it look nice? These textures. All right. Am I still on radar?
You are in cover.
Okay. Let me know when you get a blip.
Yeah.
You got a clean blip on me? Fire?
Yep.
Are you able to fire on me or no?
You're too far away.
Too far away? Okay. So obviously the stealth doesn't want to work on this. Either that or it's not done. Go ahead and throw a missile at me when you get the chance.
You're 3.2 away.
Yep.
3.1.
You're 3. You're within 3 now. Still no luck on me?
Nope, my Stinger can still not do it.
No
I'm
kidding.
getting a heat signal. The little radar? Now I can. 2.3.
Okay, do it. Okay. All right, that actually makes a lot of sense. So, oop. Both engines gone. All right, perfect. Go ahead and bring out a bigger anti-air. All right, same thing. Feel free to identify me when you get the chance. And what are you in again?
I'm in an Estrella.
An Estrella. Okay, I want you to use the contrast lock first. Let me know when you get a lock. All right, you should see me. I see you. I'm still in. Oops. Just put my gear down. Hold up. Don't lock me yet. All right.
I need to find you for. Oh, there you are.
Still don't see me. I'm like a little tiny
Just
tadpole in the distance.
You're really, really tiny.
Yeah, I know it is. It's amazing. Go ahead and give me a lock with IR first.
No chance.
All right, give me a contrast lock. Still nothing.
Nope, nothing.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and pick up some altitude.
Okay.
Yeah, clean background. You should be able to contrast lock me now. Okay, because you would have been dead an hour ago. So I'm gonna go ahead and fly up to you, and I want you to do IR first. Don't shoot, and then go to contrast lock shortly thereafter, just to see if that maybe helps a bit.
Nope. Nothing.
Still nothing. 3.5 clicks from you. I think normally any other helicopter probably would have been within range.
I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure like 4 kilometers, 3 kilometers now, about 3 with helicopters with the Ocelot, depending on the weather, of course.
If I'm on the IR mode, where the crosshairs on the engine now. 1.8 clicks.
Really? 1.8? What about contrast?
You have to fly away again.
Okay, that's that's actually ridiculous. Okay. All right. I see you up in your little full rack
I have
panzer
a
or full rack
radar
rad.
blip already.
You got a radar blip? Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not getting any indication that you're even there.
Oh, now I logged on.
Okay, you locked
But
onto
yeah.
me? Okay. So the radar signature is a little wonky, or I mean a little more accurate than it is against the IR. Go ahead and shoot me down. Yeah, this thing gets no maul either. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm dead. Cool. I like the new card though. It still looks pretty cool. I'm gonna actually stay a little bit far away this time, like how I would engage normally. I have the pylons, external pylons on, so let me know when you go ahead and get a radar lock.
I
Or any
already
sort of IR
tracked
lock.
you on the radar.
Radar still sees me perfect? Okay. And I
Yeah,
assume
as
you can
soon-
still get a normal lock on me?
I can lock on you, but not with the
Yeah.
IR. So
Yeah, makes sense. So I feel like that this isn't gonna change anything. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a missile at you so you can see the stat card on your side. But yeah, you're definitely dead in 10 seconds. 3, 2, boop.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, right? That's pretty cool. I like
no
that.
kill cam anymore, huh?
Well, because it's a helicopter, that's why. But it kind of feels like
Oh.
TF2 almost.
Yeah.
All right, I see you in the full rack rad. You got an immediate boop, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Instantly.
instantly. Okay. Well, I don't think the stealth characteristics of this thing are really going to help too much. I'm gonna go ahead and stay low. Let me see if I can blend in. Yeah, I assume they won't. Do you still see me?
Yeah, but your thermal signature is really tiny.
Is it?
So, especially with the rocks here, the rock formations, you blend in like crazy. I mean, I
Yeah.
can directly log on you once you're out of cover, but
Of course.
without a radar, it's actually go a little lower.
Am I really
But-
that tiny of a target? I mean, this thing is literally like a little tadpole almost.
It's really difficult to see you.
Okay.
With the thermals.
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, you'll have to send me that screenshot. I want to see it for myself. And of course, the video is gonna already have seen it by now. But yeah, that's interesting. Okay. All right. So what are you flying again?
And a Eurofighter Typhoon.
Okay, that's got a very advanced radar.
Okay,
I'm not.
yeah, now I got you.
Oh, you got me on radar for real?
Yeah, I locked on with ACM full stopper.
Okay. So fixed wing aircraft are gonna be able to see me. All right.
But
Try to get an IR missile on
I-
me. Throw an IR missile at me. Oh my god, that looks so menacing. You do not want to play around with this, I think. Missile me. Go, do it. Do it.
nope, can't. can't yet. Only now I can. Like
Only
one click
now?
out.
Oof.
1.1 clicks out. The
Okay.
Seeker was picking up feet enough. At least frontal.
Yeah, all right, that's fine. Well, it's probably the
Front
all
aspect.
aspect mode on it is probably what did it. So IR, maybe not so much. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, so I think it's safe to say the Comanche is not done. There's still a lot of work that has to be done with this thing, I think. However, maybe that's just not going to be the case. As you could tell with the F-117, its radar absorbing material doesn't really work, even with the bomb bay door closed, and it still gets clapped by stingers at 6 kilometers. So I wouldn't well imagine this is going to change too much, but I can keep my hopes up. Now, this is where I want to get into the more controversial bit of this helicopter, and that is its premium status. Now, I'm not using this as a way to justify the helicopter. Trust me when I say that, okay? I'm not a huge fan of premiums because, let's be honest, yes, they do pay me. Yeah, I do see a paycheck every single time you use that 3% discount link, and am I biting into my own wallet if I say don't get this thing? 110%. And I am fully aware that right now, premiums are kind of tearing up high tier, okay? I mean, I don't like going into an 11-7 game, seeing 10 clickbaits, only to have every single one of them leave because they're below the level 20 and they have no backup and bad crews. I do like fighting them because it makes for an easy time for the most part. And yes, I do run into that occasional really good player. However, for the most part, it's very easy to assume if they're in a clickbait, they probably don't really know what they're doing, which makes for a pretty rough experience. This is going to be the exact same way. Players are going to get this, they're going to use it, they're not going to know what to do. They're probably going to get their butt kicked, but that's where a lot of the advantages of having this helicopter really come in when it comes to its stealth capability, assuming they actually go through with it, as well as its very small profile. You guys saw that in the video. And seeing that this helicopter was nothing more but a prototype before it got canceled, I mean, what? This thing had a $6.9 billion overrun. All right, it took decades to get to where it was at, and the military at some point decided that, yeah, this isn't really for us. There's not really too much room for upgrades, and we don't know how it's going to perform in the 21st century when it comes to more modern engagements. Which I guess does make sense, although that's really oversimplifying the reasoning as to why this got canceled. And so to see it as a premium vehicle does kind of make sense. Now, I'm going to use the Term 3 as a very good example of that. Like, take a look at this vehicle, right? You guys know the Term 3. It's a mean vehicle. It's one that I always would recommend. But the problem with this is that it is a prototype. I believe it was just a prototype. Hell, even a vehicle like the where is it? The VT-12, which is not even a tank. I believe it was just meant to test the guns on it. Yet it's a very unique vehicle as part of the event to give us something special to play with. To sell it as a premium is kind of a stretch, to be honest. I would have preferred they brought this in either as an event vehicle, sort of, maybe gimped it down a little bit, or maybe even bring it in as a squadron vehicle. That would have made a little bit more sense, but as a premium, I guess I can understand. But I'm sure you're probably wondering, is this going to be a worthwhile purchase? I can't say for certain, to be honest. It's a good helicopter. I don't think it does anything really well, nor does it really do anything poor. You got the AGM-114B variants, not even the K ones, which is fine, I guess. You have good sights, you don't have missile approach warning, and you have no countermeasures to speak of, which means you're going to be at the mercy of defending yourself using that chin-mounted gun, which can go a long way. I actually enjoy using this. And given that this is a very small vehicle, I guess I can see the reasoning as to why you might want to use this over any other helicopter around 11.3. But in the end, all of that remains to be seen how it's going to be played out in the live server. But yeah, that's all I got, really, honestly. I hope I didn't step on any toes by talking about premium stuff. Again, I don't agree with it, but at this point, it is what it is, I guess. And it's not like I'm going to change it. But I still want to know what you guys think about the Comanche. Is this going to be a worthwhile helicopter? Are you going to be buying it? If you want to use my code, sure. If you don't, okay, that's fine. Always got to throw in that plug anyways. But I'm curious, do you want to get this? Do you not want to get it? Please let me know in the comments what you guys think about this. And hell, be brutally honest. I ain't gonna delete your comment. I ain't gonna ban you. I promise, all right? Let me know. But yeah, that's it. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get this out to you guys. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. Thank you again, Yeti, for helping me out here. I've been trying to get him to make content for a long time. He doesn't want to do it. You know what? Do me a favor. Would you go to my Discord? Go bug him. Tell him to make content if you liked him. Cool, cool. Anyways, but I will see you not only in the next video or even the streams, but maybe when I actually don't make a mistake in my dev server videos. I'm so sorry, guys. I'll see you next time.